Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Um, Last night I was trying to edit a baking video, well, no baking video. It was a no-bake cookie video, and I was having issues online um, with actually YouTube as a site. It was just giving me all kind of issues last night. So I wanted to actually record this video and upload it first um, to kind of explain like what's been going on. So I know many of you are wondering, well, where am I? What's been going on? And I'm going to be very honest and truthful with you all. I have been in a very deep depression. So much so that I actually sought out counseling services, and I start in early January. Why this particular year it hit me so much, I'm not really sure, but I think part of it may honestly be a really strong sense of loss and being alone. When my mom's cousin passed away around Thanksgiving, my cousin was notified, but she really didn't have the heart to tell me for like 2 days. And she knew she was going to have to, but she knew that we were close and we talked sometimes twice a week. And Ellen was a connection to my grandparents and my mom and my uncles, like when they were young, and when they were first married, things like that. And the last long conversation I had with her, I was telling her there was a few things that I really wanted to try and find answers to, and I said I was going to go on Ancestry soon. To which she said, well, send me copies of everything you find, and, maybe something will juggle in my brain. I might remember something by looking at something. And I was like, okay. So I felt like, all right, we could work on this over the holidays. And now it looks like I'll be working alone. Although I did tell my cousin I would share everything with her, because she recently found out some interesting things about her own mom's side of the family that totally caught her off guard, blew her mind. Actually, before her mom passed away, shocked her mom too. So, yeah. I do. I sent a bunch of Christmas cards out, and I have some here. I haven't been able to send them. I basically ran out of money, and that's actually the reason why I haven't sent those handbags out yet either. Wasn't planning on running out the way, I did, but something unforeseen kind of popped up, and I had to take care of that, and there went my money that I had left. So ladies, Sheila and Cindy, I don't want you to think I forgot about everything. I didn't. And right after Christmas, I will get those bags shipped out to so that takes care of that. What I wanted to do is delete my gaming account channel. I've had nothing but issues with different video recording apps, and the Xbox game bar is great when it wants to work and a pain in the butt when it doesn't. So I decided that I'm just going to get rid of that, and instead I think I would like to just have a vlog channel on that channel. I've noticed a lot of YouTubers do that, because on a separate vlog channel like that, you can talk more in depth about things than you would on your main channel. And I thought that that might actually be a good thing for me. So I'm going to give that a try and see if I could set that up before the end of the year. If not, I might have to wait till after the holidays. But because you're only allowed to actually do 2 YouTube channels per year. So I don't know. I'll give it a shot and see what happens. Also, I'm going to try to find someone on Fiverr after the holidays who could design a legit like banner for me for my channel. Somebody that I paid to design it, and a logo basically that would be mine, that I would own the rights to, and that down the road maybe I could incorporate into some kind of merch. So that is something that I'm going to be actually working on and changing with my channel too. Something more professional, but definitely something that could be marketable down the road. Yeah, it has been, it was an overwhelming couple of days, let me tell you. And the sad thing is, I was given a list of different practices to contact, and only one person got back in touch with me. And I told this gentleman he was the only person contacting me. Even now, to this day, he was the only person contacting me. And he said, there is such a demand for mental health services, but not enough practitioners to help with that demand. He said, you know, it sounds terrible to say, but he said, if you have addiction problems, you'll get help quicker than, you know, if you're dealing with something else. And I thought, that is really, really, like, sad. You know, I could understand kind of why, you know, there's, like, so many people just walking around with problems because they can't get the help. That's really sad. And I've heard that, I have read that, and now I could see from first-hand experience how true that legitimately is when people say that they, you know, can't get any help. They're either put on a waiting list or, you know, maybe referred to someone else, and it's just crazy. I mean, somebody did say to me, you know, if you really want to get into counseling, like they said, you know, lie and say you have an alcohol problem and you'll be able to get into it quicker. And I said, but I don't want to lie. I don't have an alcohol problem, and I'm taking a spot away from somebody who legitimately would need it. And, like, that's sad if you have to go that route. I guess if you're desperate enough, you know, that would work. But yeah, that's what someone actually did say to me. One of the things I actually found therapeutic in an odd sort of way, never expected it to be, was TikTok. Because I put memorial videos, the ones here in the shorts, I put them up on TikTok, and it actually was talking to several different TikTokers, and, you know, come to find out that there's so many people who, you know, feel a certain way around the holidays, and maybe for different reasons, but I mean, it's sad. It really is. And I think one of the things that is hard for me too is the fact that, you know, most of my friends are back in PA, and I haven't really made a lot of friends. I mean, mainly because I'm rural. And so it's not like I can just call someone up and be like, hey, what are you doing? You know, could I come over for a cup of coffee? I wanted to talk to you about something. I don't have that versus, what I did. And the same with some of my friends that are dealing with things back in PA, and they're always telling me, I miss you, I miss you. And I said, I miss you too. I mean, life threw some curves to me and a few of my close friends, and they're dealing with things now. And as much as I wish in a million ways I could do something for them, I can't. And it's, I don't know, it's just getting harder and harder for people. And I think maybe that is just what people are focused on, realizing like, well, things are going to get more expensive, and, like, I think some people genuinely feel like they're stuck. They're in a rut. And really, to try and look ahead is kind of hard when, everything is, like, so uncertain. I don't know. I've talked to a few of my friends back in PA. I talked to a few people on TikTok, and there's just this general feeling of, like, I don't know how to say it, concern about their future, individually and collectively, like for the world. And knowing that things are really, really hard, and what would happen to them, if things got worse and worse. And I mean, nobody wants to, quote unquote, dwell on like a negative, but sometimes you do have to take a realistic view of things and, assess like where you're headed and what's going on. And I don't know. It's just that the world's completely crazy right now, and maybe I'm just having a hard time finding my place in it. I don't know. I'll figure it out though, in time. So, this, oh, before I forget, yeah, I did a no bake cookie video, and it seemed to be fine. Till I woke up this morning, remembered, oh my god, I left cookies in the fridge, and I realized they didn't quite set like they should have. Now the ones in the freezer did. They're good. But the ones just in the bottom part of the fridge really didn't. And I thought, okay, I don't know what I did wrong or what could have caused it. As I say in that video, I was thinking maybe having the heater on possibly, might have contributed to that. I don't know, but you can check out that video as well. And if you have a suggestion as to what I might have done wrong, hey, please let me know. Including the recipe. I couldn't find my original chocolate peanut bar no bake cookie recipe, so I found one online that was pretty close to it. Maybe the amounts of things were off, I don't know. So when you watch that video, I was so confident in it and everything, and yeah, I'm embarrassed to say they didn't exactly turn out 100%, maybe like 75%, but you could check it out for yourself. I mean, it's all good, is what it is. So yeah, that is what has been going on. And, yeah, it completely, like, caught me off guard that I would get hit with this, so strong and so hard that even my son and my friend recognized it, and they're like, "You're not okay." And it's very rare that my son will ever say to me, "You're not okay." Like, I can pick up on it in him in a heartbeat. It's not something I deal with very often, and so for him to say to me, "You're not okay," meant a lot, because he's around me a lot, and he would know, having dealt with it so much in his life. With him, it seemed to go hand in hand with ADHD. So yeah, guys, I will, after Christmas, try to get everything out in the mail that does need to get out. And you know, I'm sorry that everything came to a standstill for me, but I was just really overwhelmed in my mind with so much sadness, and I didn't know how to deal with it. What you're looking at right now is much better than how I was 2 days ago, believe me, or even 3 days ago. And it's scary, really, how you can just, like, have no desire to get out of bed and no desire to do anything but cry. And I think I am so cried out. Like, if you could have seen my eyes, I had headaches galore, and my eyesight was all messed up. I couldn't for a moment, like, even focus on. I was just listening to shows, falling asleep to them, because I couldn't even, like, actually see them. That's how messed up my eyes were. It was bad. It was bad. And, it alarmed me, actually, that it got that bad for me. So I think maybe, I just need to take better note of, or pay more attention to my feelings and things like that. Because I honestly didn't expect to be in a situation at this age in my life. I just turned 58 yesterday, that I would be going back into counseling. But I genuinely do. I do need it. I do. If for nothing else, then to just get my mind back on track, because I don't seem to be quite able to do it on my own at the moment. Continue in the No Bake Cookie video. Please feel free to let me know, what do you think happened, what I did wrong. Please let me know. So, take care, guys. And, yeah, I'll be seeing you all real soon. Bye.